Welcome back to WaterparkRanger's Let's Play Pikmin 3. In the last episode, we tried, yet again, to no avail, to reunite with Brittany in the distant tundra. We're gonna have to try it again in this episode, and see if we can get it right. I've actually decided that I'm not going to be redoing or resetting any days. If we get a game over, I actually can keep that. That'll be the end of the Let's Play. If we get a game over, I'm just going to stop the game. So, there is a little bit of a risk factor involved with this being my first playthrough. I've decided that I'm not going to let that happen. Because if you run out of juice, the game's over. Like, seriously, you can't continue. They give you the ability to restart from any day, but I decided that would be rather cheap. So there's Brittany in the cave, yet again. Somehow still alive, despite the fact that she needs one thing of juice per day. I'm awfully hungry. Oh, this is getting brutal. Let's start things off with seeing what 100 rocks can do over here. Our ultimate fighting force. Yep, she's getting pissed. Can't blame her, honestly. Alf, this is all your fault. Oh, well. Pikmin, stay here. I'm gonna see if there's anything in the water that might help. Whoa. Guess we're deep underwater. There's a bamboo gate that we can't do anything about. There's a lemon that I'd like for us to do something about, but we can't. And another thing in the water that we can't do anything about. Now, how about the other side? Gotta do a thorough examination. Perhaps we should have done this earlier. If we did, then maybe we'd have a better idea of how to solve this puzzle. There's a gate here. This leads to more water. And a fruit overhanging in the water. Great. Well, that's not going to help our cause very much. And none of these things had to do with fragments. I suppose the next... Okay, there's a little tunnel there that we haven't quite tunneled out. I'm going to tunnel through there and see if... Perhaps there's some fragments in there. If we can find that, then that means we're set for this side. And then from that point onwards, we'll start using the yellow Pikmin and the orange bridge. We'll solve that. Okay, guys? Can you target that? Go get it. Ho-ho-ho! Burst through it with your drill, baby. I know yellow Pikmin are faster diggers, but with 100 on the task, whatever it is, we should get it done. Where does this lead? Oh, just to the back of the ship? Oh, I thought it would take us to the fragments. Oh well. Then, the only other place it could be is back here. We have the gate open so we can look around more thoroughly. Make sure we didn't miss anything buried in the ground. Like, for example, what's that? You guys, can you interact with this? What is that? Is this something that we can dig up, or anything? This just looks to me like a one pellet. No, that's not going to help. Fragments, blue fragments, is what we need. Oh, that's just... I mean, it's a fruit, so excellent, we found a fruit, but we can't get to it as it is. We gotta find out how to get to these higher cliffs. Let's see. Oh, there's more of those weird bearded amp rats up there. And looks like hay and something else. Not fragments. No good. We have one path here. This looks to be a climbing stick, so go, guys. Ho-ho! They took care of it, no problem. It dropped them off there. I don't know if that's going to help them. Right, there's this thing. Paper bag. And, oh, well, there's grapes. If they can get those grapes, that'd be nice. I mean, the problem is I can't get my captain up there. It's the one problem. But maybe he can walk up this, can't he? No. Oh, well. Looks like these are jobs that take more than one captain. Alas. There must be something I'm missing. Otherwise, I don't know how we could possibly get those blue fragments. Maybe it's time to switch this over to yellows for good and start using the yellows to figure things out. That's gotta be it. Otherwise, it's just going to be the same thing day after day. Starvation. Brutal. Cold starvation. Get back in there. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I'd like to grow some more yellows, for one. Maybe it's about time that we started focusing exclusively on this side and what we can do. There's this, a large crystal. Ah, perhaps what I need to do is actually give Brittany rock Pikmin from across the river, that way... Yeah, so she can break the crystal. Okay. Perhaps if I gave her 25 rocks, but also 25 reds. That way she has some different types to solve different puzzles. It's a good Pikmin starter kit. a Pikmin booster pack. Also, I found it really weird how you get the super whistle, or the dodge whistle, whatever, on that, it was inside that weird, like, monkey ball-esque container. Not what I would normally expect to find just lying around the Pikmin planet. Very, very odd way to give you an upgrade in this game. I mean, typically all your like, area unlocking upgrades and whatnot in Pikmin 2, they were different knickknacks, which made sense because you were all about collecting random knickknacks in that game. Like the treasures. But in this game, getting an upgrade entails finding some random preset monkey ball-esque whatchamacallit. Not such a fan of how that was handled, but it's such a minor aesthetic complaint, you know? Okay. This is where I wanted to go. Let's start getting some yellows, because, you know, honestly, I feel a warm breeze from in here. Can our rock Pikmin break through that? No, it's too solid even for them. I'll tell you what, we want yellow Pikmin to get this yellow pellet. Then we'll have more of them, and that'll be good. Because we lost 2 of them to the Jastomites. Due to my being stupid. Upwards, guys. Now this time, we're going to prevail against any Arctic cannon larvae that get in our way. We're going to see what's at the top of this hill. Let's see what that says. Parting gift. We found a snow sculpture in this frozen tundra. It looks like the face of a middle-aged man, one that I know all too well. The more I look at it, the more I think it looks like the president of Hockatate Freight. Especially that nose, Captain Olimar. Okay. I think we can just swarm him once we lock on. Good. Yes! Nice job, guys. It looks a bit like the captain. Oh, it's an iron ball! That will help us break through the thing. Unfortunately, it looks like we need a captain thrown up there in order to solve whatever that is. Well, that is unfortunate. Oh, there's some orange fragments, though. Guarded by a whip-tongue bulborb. Good thing I know how to fight them now, due to my little excursion to the tropical wilds. It's all about the eyes with these guys, because you can't really sneak up on them from behind too effectively. Yep, you are no threat to us, mister. There's some fruit, but the fruit's gotta wait. What can't wait are these fragments. Actually, you know, the fragments can wait. The Pikmin are more important right now. Good job, guys. As for this, we can only get it from behind, so we're gonna have to wait till we reunite with Alf in order to break through that. Chances are that's a cave entrance. Just a guess, though. I mean, we still don't know about the blue fragments, but it looks like we've at least accounted for the final orange fragments. So it's a start. Plus, we can still carry back that Arctic cannon larva. So much fun. Alright, lock on, pick it up. I must admit, I'm a little sad that the full-grown armored cannon beetle never made a reappearance. I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. That was a cool enemy. Alright, nice work, guys. That should be for a yellow, that random pellet, once we get a chance. Looks like they're pushing it along. Oh, there it is. Won't do much good for you guys. Ah. We need to pick up some more yellows from inside the cave. That's the good news. We're probably getting quite a few of them now. Oh, and we can finally figure out what the deal is with that crystal nodule. The convenience of the one-button pluck. I really do appreciate it. I've forgotten it far too often, but here I shall just sit back and enjoy instant Pikmin. There we go. Oh, that's let's see, that's 24, 25. We're missing one. We'll find it. Well, first off, we gotta start with this. I hope those are... Oh, no, it's a fruit! I must confess myself a little disappointed. I thought it might be blue fragments. That was really wishful thinking. Oh well. Come on, guys. I mean, I guess they'll take it as far as they can, but who knows. I don't know if fruit locations get reset, because sometimes objects on the overworld will reset to their locations in the previous Pikmin games. Alright, we're gonna start with the cannon larva. Nope, the fruit will have to wait, sirs. And ma'ams, or whatever Pikmin gender you are. If you don't have one, that's fine too. Here you go. As a matter of fact, it doesn't really make sense for Pikmin to have genders. At least not to me. I'm no biology major, and I mean, this is like alien biology. I'm even less qualified to report about it. Actually, I do know a good amount of Pikmin biology just for the other animals, because in Pikmin 2 you have that Piclopedia that details all the facts about the animals. Okay, we got the fragments here. Let's start with the fragments. There's another overhanging fruit. We should be able to pull it down, at least. Nice job, guys. Looks like they're going to carry it down an icy slope. Oh, look at them, sliding away. That is cool. Let's see if we can pull that down, too. Yep, looks like they got it. As for us, let's slide along as well. Let's see, Pikminology number 6. As Pikmin develop, they get faster. They go from leaf to bud to flower. I knew that. Super. We do have to make sure that no Pikmin get left in the field. There's been a lot of action. Oh! I guess lowering one bridge finished both of them. Yes, the bridge is complete. Now I can finally reunite with Alf. Now that is success. No, Pikmin. No, stop it. You guys are just going back the way you came. That's no good. All the Pikmin that grabbed the fragments are just rushing back. You little idiots. Just stay there. I'll save all the Pikmin. I have to tell you, the fact that Pikmin returned to where they got fragments is helpful, because it means that just a couple Pikmin can actually work a fragments pile all by themselves, because they'll just keep following the patrol route till they get it done. But the other problem is that, well, I mean, it speaks for itself. They just keep going back, and then they could get left behind at sunset. You know, we'll get those kiwis tomorrow. Right now I want to be sure that our Pikmin are safe. That's my number one priority. It says 0 in the field, but, like, maybe there's some on the ground? New fruit recovered. Great. I think that was the thing that we pulled down from that icy slope. Whew! Well, I have to admit, this isn't the way that I thought we'd solve the puzzle. And that's probably why it's solved. Because you have to think outside the box. I guess now we know that if we see a double connecting bridge, only one side needs to be pulled down all the way in order for them both to be picked up. I wonder how far they can carry that. I'm just trying to test my Pikmin's limits here. Okay, you know, I'm being an idiot. Because if the Pikmin can't make it back, then I've condemned them to their death. Oh! Well, they almost made it back, but... You know, man, we'll get it tomorrow. How did we leave one behind? Oh well, there's always one that gets left behind, isn't there? Ugh. The good news is that we've reunited. The bad news is I don't think we actually... Oh, wait, we did get one fruit. Also, Brittany's probably going to be pissed for all the days she was left in the cold. Alpha's like looking down in shame. Okay. Okay, it was a yellow Pikmin left behind. Ugh. That's really sad. Damn it, I hate leaving Pikmin behind. And in the other two games, I have it down to such like a rhythm that I almost never leave Pikmin behind. But during this new adventure, I've been losing Pikmin to sunsets. Very carelessly. Anyway, now we have the yellow Pikmin joined. I see, how fascinating. So that's how the onions evolve. It looks bigger now, doesn't it? Yep, it gets a little bigger with each Pikmin type we get. I can't wait to taste the new fruit. More like, you can't wait to taste fruit at all. The funny thing is, if we were just to run out of juice, the game would instantly end, even though Brittany was able to go for 3 days without fruit on that random excursion. I was so hungry, I could have juiced the Drake itself. But she's only going to drink one portion, I bet. This is great. We actually have a little bit of a juice buffer. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it if they went for a little bit more realistic, like maybe one person per cup or something. That would make more sense to me. It would add a little bit more challenge. Anyway, we have plenty of a juice buffer, so we don't really have to worry, and 53 yellows, we could use more. I'm going to think about growing some more of them. That'll be our priority for tomorrow, when we're likely going to return to the distant tundra. Do more work there. We finally completed the bridge over to the other shore, and Brittany discovered a type of yellow Pikmin. Besides their big ears, I'm excited to find out what other unique characteristics they may possess. I'll have to observe them closely. Good thing they're so cute to look at. Phew, what a day. Alf, you did nothing. You can't say whew. Yeah. Okay, distant tundra tomorrow. We're going to get a little further in it, and maybe open up what looks to be another cave. Either that, or I might check out another area. It's all to our whims, because now we have a lot of yellow Pikmin, and we might be able to open some electric fences. So, I bet you can't wait to see what's happening tomorrow, and neither can I.